Hey guys, it's Dane down at ZIMM'S Guitars, and I got Kevin down here today.
Hey, what's up?
We've got an unboxing video going on today. So we got this Gretsch. Let's get this thing open up here. Throw that over there. And so, here we go. Look at this. Let's take it on out of here. I'll rip this right there. Okay, so we got a Gretsch. Look at that.
G5435. The penguin.
It's the penguin.
It's the penguin. Now, back in the day when I was a kid,
Right?
you didn't know anyone that had a penguin. It was just something you saw in magazines.
I still don't know anybody.
You know, let alone like going out to a show, being able to get close to it or see it. It was just something like, oh, you got a penguin? You know, you just never saw him.
Okay, well, let's plug it in and let's see what this thing sounds like. Let's critique the setup and everything straight out of the box, okay? Here we go. Okay, so Nathan's down here today. What do you think, straight out of the box? What's the tuning look like?
It's in that special penguin tuning.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna come tuned. Don't they detune it so it doesn't have as much tension on the neck or something?
That's weird because we've been hearing a lot of manufacturers are shipping them out tuned up. It
That's
just depends
right.
on which crazy manufacturer. Some people say that the whole was it the pressure in the cabin is like, no, all the planes been pressurized for a long time. It's totally fine.
Uh-huh.
I think Phil McKnight did a video on that.
Yeah, but my honest opinion is
Guitar myths.
Yeah, you gotta believe in your product.
That's right.
Because everything I've ever shipped, I've always tuned it just because I've
So
been afraid.
this Gretsch, is this Indonesia or where was this thing made?
China.
China.
Says it right there on the headstock.
Okay.
Made in China.
Yep. Limited
The
edition.
gold just looks awesome though. The action's pretty good, as far as I could tell so far.
And a Bigsby. Gotta love a Bigsby.
I'm afraid to use the Bigsby right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
Well, the strings are going to need to stretch out a little.
Oh, I went out a little bit.
Yeah.
Not as much as I thought it would though.
So Kevin, what else do you know about these things? This is a limited run.
Yeah, it was a limited run. You know, I've just been a big Gretsch fan. Just you know, Brian Setzer, The Living In, Rancid. Remember the Cars? Even the Cars player played Gretsch.
Elliot Easton.
Yeah, Elliot Easton, and then Bo Diddley.
All right, so turn the volume up. Let's hear that thing.
Let's hear it on the Fender.
We got. Let me see. It's the.
There you go.
There it's on.
So that's the it's a bridge.
So you got your master volume here.
Yeah, master volume.
And this is the volume for the
Neck.
neck pickup. Okay.
Bridge.
Bridge pickup.
We got a tone.
Very nice.
How does the neck feel?
It's good. I like glossy necks, and this one's like pretty glossy, which I like. And frets are pretty nice.
It's got the binding.
How's the action?
I think it's good. Yeah.
So
it's pretty low up here. Like it's got some relief in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's pretty straight. It's got a little bit, but it the action's like super low up here.
Would you feel comfortable like going to go jam with some friends or?
Oh
It's
yeah, I
ready to
wouldn't
take out.
I wouldn't even adjust it. I like it how it is. It's low. Yeah, it's comfortable. The neck is like honestly kind of thick, which is cool. I like that.
Right.
And
Because you
It's
own a
pretty
couple
comfortable.
Gretsches too. What do you currently own?
right now I just have a 1963 anniversary.
Oh, that's right. I've
61
seen that one. We did a
61
video on that one.
Yeah, 6124. And that one's got a thick neck, which is cool. But this body, this guitar, it's like medium weight, I would say.
Kevin, you got
It's not
any
too
other
heavy.
stats as far as is that mahogany or poplar or what's the wood? Do we know any of that other stuff? We're gonna leave that up to you guys to research that.
I'm pretty sure that these are chambered also.
It's chambered.
Right.
But so it's not like 10 pounds. Like it's not just like a solid piece of wood, but it's chambered.
So the body's it's chambered. It's basswood.
Oh, it's basswood.
Yeah.
Basswood.
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 Basswood, yeah.
Basswood.
Fishing.
There you go. Basswood body. Rosewood fretboard. What do you call those inlays on the fretboard?
These are the hump inlays, right?
So
That's
they
what
just
they're
call them
called,
hump
yeah.
inlay.
Something like that.
That is cool.
Yeah, these are cool because a lot of the Gretsches you see with the thumbnail inlays on
Those
them.
are neat.
And, it just kind of, I think, as much as I like the thumbnail inlays, I think these ones look more classy.
Yeah.
Like, especially with the gold, the super glossy finish. It'll get some fingerprints on it, you could probably see already, but it is what it is,
The thumbnail makes you feel like there should be more of a fret marker. You're like, come on, with how classy the Gretsch is.
Yeah, because on my Gretsch, it has the thumbnails, and I'm really comfortable with the guitar, but every once in a while when you gotta look down and see where you're at, these make it hard to miss,
Yeah.
It's kind of like having a dot neck, and then you get like a Gibson with like some big old block inlays on it. Just like seems a little classier to me, so especially with the gold hardware, got the gold tuning keys.
But you got 15, 17, there should be one at the 19 and the 21.
21st, yeah.
22
I
frets.
think I've seen Gretsch actually kind of does that a lot, where they
Uh-huh.
only put it on the 17th there. But
You're going into Setzer territory when you get that low.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This one's cool, and
So
it's
that one is a penguin.
yeah. It's kind of. I think this is like the electromatic version of a penguin,
Uh-huh.
because the penguin is part of their Pro series, but they look
Uh-huh.
just like this. The penguins were the solid body.
Oh, yeah.
Made in
compared-
America?
Japan.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
They don't make any guitars in America.
Gretsch is not
They
made
make
in
all their
America.
pro lines in Japan.
I gotcha. That's
And
cool.
but yeah, and this one has a set neck compared to like some of the similar jet style electromatics. Some of them have the bolt-on neck now
That's right.
to keep costs down. And yeah, this thing is really cool. I like it a lot.
The black with the gold hardware. That's a great combination.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
killer. The only
That's really
thing
cool.
would be better if Electromatic made a version of the Reverend Horton Heat.
Oh, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
made an
yeah.
affordable one of that one.
Those are awesome. I played one of those one time.
What?
Yeah, I bought, we did a video on this Gibson that I had. It was a Melody Maker.
Uh-huh.
And the same guy that I bought that guitar from, he had one of the Reverend Horton Heat Gretsch models,
Yeah.
And it was so cool. It had like the TV Jones Filtertrons in it.
Yeah.
And they were so hot. Like they'd make any amp break up,
Oh.
It was awesome. But these are definitely sweet guitars. One thing that I really like that Gretsch does is they give you these like really big strap locks, or not strap locks, but strap buttons.
Right.
And I don't even need to put strap locks on my guitars when they have
You
these.
take those all the way out. It comes
Yeah,
off.
because it screws off like this
Uh-huh.
right here, and it'll just come off like that, and there's still a threaded like screw here. So you
Put
just
your
put your
strap
strap
in.
on there,
Yeah.
and then you screw it back on. And since these knobs are so big, you don't really have to worry about your guitar slipping off of
Nice.
them.
It's surprising that every company doesn't do that.
I know, right? Because yeah, you get some of the Fenders and Gibsons, and they have the little tiny strap button on there, and like I'm afraid to let any of my hands off the guitar at once. So
You're begging for it to fall.
yeah, maybe that's why Gibsons has so many headstock breaks, huh?
They want to break. That's what I
But,
always tell people.
Yeah,
It's not a real Gibson until you break the headstock.
That's right.
So this has the black top, what are these called?
What are the pickups in that? Are those Filtertrons?
They're
Yeah, they're the black top
top Filtertrons, right? Yeah. So they're not quite like the Filtertrons, you know. They're kind of different, but they're definitely not like your standard humbucker that would come in like any guitar with a humbucker. They still got that Gretsch sound to
Well,
them.
do us a favor and
twang.
start in the neck position and go through and play a little bit of this and that, and then let's hear some of the pickups.
All right, so we're gonna play this through this PRS Archon, and we're gonna start in the neck position. I got the tone all the way up, so here we go. All right, so here's a little bit in the middle position. Now the bridge.
Some final thoughts on this Gretsch. What do you guys think, man?
It plays really good out the box, to be honest. The action, really nice. You know, it's all intonated, tuned up pretty good and stayed in tune.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even I used a Bigsby a little bit on it, stayed in tune pretty nicely.
So do we have any negative thoughts about this guitar? Because I don't want to just sit here and be, oh, this thing is so great. But, I mean, can you guys come up with anything negative on this thing?
I think the nut's plastic.
Yeah?
I'm not sure, but kind of looks like it. But
I'm glad that it looks just like how it's supposed to look.
like
It's-
a penguin.
it's-
Yeah,
yeah,
in
like
person, you know, like sometimes you look at the finish, you're like, the finish is duller than what I thought.
Yeah.
Insert the penguin.
And you know, the only thing that I kind of don't like about the Electromatic series, whether it's this one or whether it's like some of the other Gretsches, you know, is that they don't put the full-size Bigsby on it. They put the Bigsby that just mounts on the top. You know, I like the ones that kind of go down and hook onto the back down here,
Right.
like the B6, I think it is. You know, like the bigger Bigsbys instead of the ones that just sit on the top. But you know, these ones work good, and they still look good. But if I had my choice, I would go for the bigger Bigsby.
Okay.
But to keep costs down, you know,
What do you think of those tuners on there? Is it staying in tune and those feel good or what?
It stayed in tune fine, yeah.
Okay.
Been playing for a little bit. You know, I had to tune it up and stretch the strings out because it's fresh out the box.
There you go.